Douglas. Alright, dude, we covered a few things. We started at E5, and I wanted you to play your down up scale, but I want you to begin to descend as well. In the minor, flatten your 7th and your 6th. Then do it ascending and descending. Okay, then we attach it to its major third. Okay, try to play a row of major thirds. Row of perfect fifths. A row of minor thirds. Interval inference is what that's called. And then play parallel thirds in E. Okay, you can do all 5 keys in parallel thirds. If you want to make any of these bluesy, you just add the passing tone between 2 and 3. And then, okay, we discovered that if a third gets flipped, it becomes a 6th. So if instead of this high G sharp, you use a slow one, then you have, which feels much nicer here. Parallel 6 in E major. Okay, take the first 3 notes. That's the bluesy version, A. Now I'm playing inside the changes. Okay, we talked about oblique motion. So if you take this third, and you just let the top voice move and the E's fixed. That's the end of Brown Eyed Girl. Now, if I start up here instead with B and E, I can go. It has a very similar effect, but just subtly different, both outlining an E major chord. And then the songs we chose to outline these things are Brown Eyed Girl, which is in the key of G, parallel thirds to C, back to G, and finally on D, but starting on the 5th, which is easier to play here. And you want to flip that and play it in 6ths. Excuse me. The G on the top and the C on the top. We decided that end part is annoying to flip, so we didn't do it. The other example is Rhiannon, which you realized was parallel thirds in A minor. Minor is going to go minor, minor, major. Key of A. And then a perfect 4th, which is E and A. And you flip those and you get... This is a weak position perfect 5th. It's an A and an E. Okay. The other example we gave was Fortunate Son, which is in the key of G. Goes from G major to F major, this third with an E on the top, the 6th I mean, and then a perfect 5th on G, but with a hammer on it. And a minor third to a root. So you give it a little blues twang at the end. We also talked about how you connect all these positions. So we did A in that regard. And I said you could take the major third starting on this group, which is the anomaly group. 2 and 3, and even though it's the anomaly, it's one of the most comfortable because you can hammer on 1 to 2, and you can slide. And I give you an exercise like this with the open A bass. Just to work on your downbeat picking, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then finally we decided you have to be able to connect these positions. A. And in each one you have to know your tricks. Parallel thirds. Bluesy thirds. Oblique motion. Active scale to connect. Parallel 6. Parallel thirds. Oblique motion. And then the connection, I just gave you this. Very simple. Parallel thirds. Parallel sixths. Oblique motion. And then the final example was Last Dance with Mary Jane, which is an E minor, it's a Dorian sound, E minor to A major. Last Dance with Mary Jane, E minor 7. A, and the verse is in A Dorian, so it's A minor and D major are the main thrust of it. Have fun, dude.